I'm sad because I remember a time not so long ago when someone said streamer university is coming. I'd be excited. A school for creatives where internet kids can finally learn about the industry and grow creatively. But now when I see the state of the streaming industry, yeah, it feels less like Hogwarts and more like a recruitment center for digital degeneracy. And who's the headmaster of the spellcasting circus? Cenat. Generational talent? Sure. Viral machine? Absolutely. But also the guy whose content ranges from gooning traps to setting fire alarms for the meme. And when I saw that trailer, that flicker of hope I had, yeah, it got speedrun to hell.
I'm excited to extend to you a most heartfelt welcome to the very first class of Streamer University. Here you will find a school where chaos is encouraged and content is king. I look forward to seeing you all on campus for our first ever semester. Sincerely, Headmaster Cenat.
First off, props to Kai for that incredible trailer. It feels like it was directed by Steven Spielberg. Magical, cinematic. But there is one line in this trailer that triggered my spidey sense harder than the villain reveal in Infinity War.
Here you will find a school where chaos is encouraged and content is king.
Exactly. This right here. We're not building streamers. We are breeding content-hungry chaos goblins. Content is king? That's great. Until Professor Duke Dennis tells you to bring your mom to the next sex education class. Alright class, while you share your personal conception of sex, I'll be in my office with Keon's mom. Why? We forgot to pack a few things. To the chronically unemployed, this is the Olympics. But for anyone trying to avoid living in a world where millions of their Shia Frost, Jack Doherty or Johnny Somalis, this is a cultural nuke. Then there is the number of application Kai dropped, which feels like he just revealed the global box office numbers 1 week after opening night. The kind of numbers that will make studios throw after parties, and not those kind of after parties. We are talking about 7 million applications, and that was on May the 5th. For the class of 2026, Harvard approximately received 61,000 applications. Kai, are you building a school or are you laying the foundation for an entirely new country? When Kai first announced this, I thought it was gonna be diverse, like streamers from all kinds, cozy gamers, real deal comedians, maybe even a hiking vlogger. But after seeing the student that got accepted into the school in the trailer, I see what kind of student they are recruiting.
Chat, why do y'all keep saying I don't have a dad? Damn! What the? Oh shit, chat! It's going down outside! It's going down! Oh, don't even look. No, it's alright. We're gonna can't fly for shit. No, we got these letters to deliver. We gotta file 468. 468. Chat, what the was that? Oh, lock in, Chris. Okay. 468. You lost the house? 468. Bingo, come on. Let's go. Go check it out, go check it out. You scared your dad would have been checked it out? Well, I'll go check that shit out right now. If I don't make it back, I'm probably dead. What the f? Dear Mr. Recchi, I'm excited to extend to you a most heartfelt welcome to the very first class. Oh my God.
Hey, yo, you got accepted, bro.
God damn it, you're right. I'm in? Yes, you're in. I'm going to the university. Gonna make it out the trenches. See you soon. We made it. I'm sorry.
They're not looking for thought-provoking streamers, talent, or originality. They are looking for YNs, Lil Ortiz, Aaron the Plumber, people whose first instinct from the camera is to clip, not connect. And when I saw that the students' line were mainly composed of things like nigger or other slurs, I was like, it's crazy how you can feel like a poorly written Netflix character but still perfectly reflect what the streaming culture has become. But now, it might be time to look at the curriculum they cooked. Business management.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know how I'm at where I'm at. So I went to my bank and I checked how much I've spent in total this month. That shit said 169,000. What?
Makes sense. Get your bag. But are we really gonna pretend that the average streamer manages anything else than the DoorDash order? Sex education.
You bite it.
Bite it?
Yeah.
I'll bite that one.
And I told you to bite it, so bite it. You ain't gonna tell me twice. What the? Ah! Why are you taking so long? Oh wait, don't bite me hard.
Nah. They gonna clip this, but I'm good fuck.
Ah!
What exactly is this class? Because the only reason a grown person will need a sex ed class is to learn how to better attract gooners. Music production. It would make sense if everyone's Playboy Max, but let's be honest, most of those streamers couldn't even win a rap battle against a giraffe, and a giraffe can barely produce any sound. Filming and acting. Translation, how to go viral with fake drama, and many more. This is basically the esoteric art of combining all four into the ultimate goon-fueled live stream. In short, this is the avatar of streaming. As a small YouTuber, a lot of people might think that this is just hate. That's why we'll need to see if bigger content creators share the same opinion.
Sex ed, biz management, media production, film and acting, many more. Dude, they need to add it. They should change this low-key to react, stalling, event hosting, fake drama, clip farming. That's what we gotta know. We don't need any of this shit. You don't need any of this to be a streamer. What I just said though, guys, stalling is by far the most important, notable skill of live broadcast. Most of this shit is useless. Most of our live content is superfluous content. You need to be able to stall hard. Guys, people have been meta advancing stalling for years.
Even XQC kind of agrees with me. Most of those classes are useless. Those aren't the keys that will allow you to become a great streamer. However, I do agree on one thing with him, and that's stalling. When it comes to live broadcast and live entertainment, you have to be able to stall. You have to be able to take your content and milk it not until it's dry, but until it has evaporated. Like, how is sex education gonna help grown adults? You learn about that in middle school, and if not, through your friends or the internet. Management. Let's not pretend that Rudkai's out there calculating taxes. This man paid 3K for a haircut. With that money, you could have went to Paris, have someone do your hair for $30 and enjoy the city. If you want to succeed within this streaming meta, you need to learn how to stall. And since we're talking about stalling, we've got to give it to Kai. This man was able to turn a list of student and professor names that could have been read faster than the winning Oscar scroll into a 4-hour cinematic suspense. Absolute cinema, I guess.
Cut out that nigga eyes, that nigga over with. Nigga thought I was lacking walking out bleeding, nigga. That's my hood, dickhead. No, I got some big shit. Extra bullets in my jumpsuit too.
4 hours and 1 million views. You know, the optimistic child inside of me wants to believe that 99% of the people that stuck around longer than 5 minutes were kids with no responsibilities. But deep down, I know they were fully grown adults watching Kai for 4 hours like it was the presidential debate. Flying cars by 2025, they said. Spatial exploration by 2025, they said. But let's talk about who actually got into that school. You remember that tweet where Kai basically said that everyone has a chance to get into streamer university? Well, it seems by everyone, he meant everyone with clout, connection, or a viral moment that's been monetized 3 times over. This was never American Idol for content creators. It was streamer nepotism.
I don't want to seem like no coming on this bitch grinding and some random ass niggas I don't know, but yeah, do anything for it. That's the crazy part, man. In your own blood. I ain't even do shit. I'm sad, man. But I know what come with this shit. Like when you chasing your dreams, this is always gonna be shit trying to get in your way. You know what I mean? So I know that. I know the game. So this all that shit.
You can feel this man is the embodiment of grinding my career 2K. Probably spends 20 hours a day watching streams like it's a full-time job. Except the only promotion he got is a heartbreak and broken dreams. Brother knows Twitch inside out like it's his FBI files. Now he's crying on Twitter and has to write his Indeed resume. Oh yeah, brother, don't forget the sauce in the bag, please. I may be laughing, but I understand why some people see it as false advertisement. Because how come out of 7 million applications, Dabu gets in?
You are in.
Cenat, you saved me.
Now listen.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
No, you're not. Be honest before you get expelled.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 17, sir.
Therefore, you are enrolled into the intern section. Okay.
What the f is it?
Yes, you are along with Rakai. Okay.
Wait, we're in the sped class?
No. Okay, don't say it like that.
Wait, what you mean, Kai? What you mean? Oh wait, you gonna have us pulling up to the school in a short bus? Like what the is this?
Listen, so your class now has 2 classmates. Yay! Okay, so it's you and your other classmate, okay?
Wait, and you're telling me it's a classroom of 2 people?
Congrats Dabu for getting into Streamer University. Totally fair, totally unbiased, and not because you're a big name streamer with built-in clout. But in hindsight, having Streamer University put you in the special class makes you hope this is just for clip farming, because only guys like Patrick Star, Ralph from The Simpsons, or Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents would qualify for this class unironically. But after all the humiliation Dabu has endured, this just feels like the bonus round. Look, I get streaming's fun, but if you want content that actually respects your brain cells, then consider hitting that sub button, because on this channel we talk about internet culture, we expose and we mock it. Plus, I'm sure you don't want to spend the next 10 years watching your little cousin get into Streamer University, right? Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. A lot of Kai's audience, especially the younger ones, don't have strong male figures in their lives.
Why do y'all keep saying I don't have a dad?
And after watching him daily across Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, they start forming this one-sided bond with him. Like that parasocial glue, it's strong. Before they know it, they're not just fans, they are followers. And Kai, his content is insane. It's not exactly Father of the Year material either. The humor, the chaos, the troll energy, it works great for entertainment. But when your audience is made up of dudes still trying to pass algebra, they start copying him like he's the blueprint. They see the success and think, maybe if I act like this, I'll go viral too. They don't realize they're imitating a performance. Kai's online personality is an act. It's amplified, edited for the camera. But to someone who's 13 and glued to a phone all day, that difference is invisible. So what's the deal with Streamer University? First of all, this is not a university. It's a creator collab factory, a content lab. You thought you were signing in to learn from the best? Nah, this is a content hub disguised as a school. A place designed to grow a platform, not people. But don't worry, they'll teach you a few things. They'll teach you how to manufacture enough chaos to keep the algorithm pumping like it owes you child support. Whether you get accepted or not, this will influence you. The bubble of streamer culture is getting tighter, louder, dumber, and people watching will mimic that. Not everyone can be a Kai, Playbook Max, or your rage. Most will just end up being 15 seconds of fame with the lifespan of a TikTok trend. Here today, gone before the outro music ends. And when that bubble bursts, because every bubble bursts, what then? A million broken digital footprints full of thirst traps, fake beef, goon clips, and prank wars, all for a shot that never came. Why do streamers who go viral once never retain the audience after 1 month? Because chaos is simple, but quality is rare. And that's the real issue with Streamer University. It teaches you how to make a moment, not create a movement. The platform was engineered for viral clips, not lasting careers. You're not being trained to build something sustainable. You're learning how to set up fireworks in hopes of someone recording you. But when the chaos wears off, and it always does, what's left? A scroll of forgettable clips, burnt out streamers, and an audience already on to the next spectacle. One guy let viewers dump water on him like he was in a Twitch hosted jigsaw challenge. Another guy said Face Clan 100,000 times on stream like that was his golden ticket to virality. Streamer University isn't just a parody, it's normalizing behaviors we were clowning on TikTok. It teaches you that if you humiliate yourself just right, you can trend for the next 12 hours. And yes, by tomorrow you'll be forgotten. But don't worry, because if you're not in prison, hospitalized, or having a mental breakdown in front of your 12 viewers talking about burnout, the show must go on, because the algorithm wants its pound of flesh. And don't forget, content is king. That's why we need teachers, we need plumbers, we need doctors, we need engineers, because in the next 10 years this generation generation of students will mostly get fired because we know ChatGPT carried you. Yes, you aced this 4000 class, but the bridge you built collapsed on day 1 because your engineering skills peaked during the days you were watching Bob the Builder. So this might be a sign for you to go back to college, or at least log off and touch some grass. And just in case you're wondering, yes, I did apply, but it's because I wanted to expose them from the inside. I didn't want to be part of this. I was trying to be the Edward Snowden of the filming and acting class. But no, I really didn't apply. It's a joke. It'll be really interesting to see how this whole streamer university plays out, but I think we are really underestimating the impact it will have on the streaming industry and all culture, because this isn't just some goofy content project. It's a blueprint for the next generation on how they're gonna view success, influence, and self-worth. People will watch it as entertainment but absorb it as education, and if this becomes the standard, don't be surprised that the next wave of content creators prioritize chaos over creativity, clout over substance, and goon clips over growth. But that'll be all for today's video, guys. I'll be watching Streamer University because I made a video before it's released, so I need to make another one after, you know, to see if my point does stand or I was just exaggerating. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't hesitate to share with a friend, like, let me know what you think in the comment section, and if you like that channel and that kind of content, don't hesitate to sub. It should have been me in that special ed class, not Dabu.